Hi, everyone. My name is Heather, and I am here to talk to you about cleaning products. I never would have expected that I would be sharing on this topic, but what an impact this has made in our lives. So, quick backstory, and one of the reasons why this has become so very important to us for our home is both my husband and I were diagnosed with an environmental cancer. My husband, Michael, was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in 2016. And I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2021. And you might pause and think, like I did, how is that even possible that a husband and wife are diagnosed with the same cancer? Well, according to oncologists and people in the field, it is actually pretty common when the cancer is environmentally driven. The tricky part for us, and the part that's sort of frustrating, is that we'll never know exactly what was the trigger. My husband and I grew up down the street from one another. We've really never been more than a couple miles away, except maybe in college, but we went through all the same school systems. We lived together from 21 forward. So, yeah, it's a mystery. But what's not a mystery is that it was an environmentally driven cancer. So, that kind of gave us pause, and we obviously immediately changed certain things in our lives, predominantly what we put in our body and making sure that the things we're choosing are really clean. But let's face it, what we put on our body, in our body, and what's in our home has a huge impact on our health. So, enter Shackley, enter cleaning products. And, we didn't change everything all at once, and you don't have to either. What would happen is our dish soap would run out, and we would get the Shackley dish soap, or our laundry detergent would run out, and we would get the laundry detergent from Shackley. But what we did do is make a conscious effort to switch everything out. We now have the entire Shackley cleaning line, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what makes up the core components of this line. There's a few things that I'm going to refer back to my notes on because I do not want to miss these things. They are super important. So, what's in the entire Shackley cleaning line? What can you expect? Sustainable ingredients, biodegradable surfactants. I have such a hard time with that word. Recyclable packaging and recyclable dryer sheets. What is out? Chlorine bleach, ammonia. There is no animal testing, no harmful fumes, no phosphates, and no nitrates. All right, so let's start talking about these key elements of this cleaning line. Let's go first with Scour Off. Okay, just wait until you see some of the before and afters that I drop in the comments below this post. This is really cool. So you guys see, it's a paste. So you're not getting dust. And dust obviously isn't good for us when we're cleaning. It's a paste, so it goes on really smoothly. This is perfect for cleaning ovens. It's perfect to clean rust stains and hard to clean areas like maybe shower tubs and things of that nature. It is, and I'm going to read this too because I want you guys to have the facts. And I thought this stuff is cool. This is the other reason I love Shackley so much. We do a lot of testing, a lot of third-party scientific testing. So that's where all of these stats that I'm going to share with you are going to come from. So when you look at our Scour Off and you compare it to other leading brands that you may see on your grocery shelves or at a Costco or at BJ's, example, comparable to an Ajax with bleach powder cleanser and a Comet with bleach in the removal of kitchen grime and grease. All right, except for the fact that, like I said, this is a non-toxic clean alternative, and it's a paste and not a powder that you are ingesting when you're cleaning. All right, so that's one of the cool things that's part of our cleaning line. So we have a dish soap. Where is it? Right here. So there's not much to say other than this is completely clean. And I want to take note that even though it is soft and is gentle on your hands as you're cleaning the dishes in the sink, it is incredibly effective on what's in the sink, your pots and your pans and all of your utensils. And that's something that I want to make a note on and kind of qualify with this whole conversation. all of these products in our home have proven to be just as effective, if not more, than what we were using previously that had a whole bunch of toxic stuff in it that we shouldn't be breathing in and or exposing our skin to. All right, so that's the dish soap. Now, this is one of, I think, the coolest and I don't know, like the hallmark product of this cleaning line. It's been around for 60 years. Another fun fact about this company, it's been around for 68. And I love that about this company because it has this incredible stability and integrity in the products that it puts out that have been around for a really long time, but yet it's always innovating and always making better. Okay, so what's so cool about this? Fun fact, it's right on the bottle. This is 16 ounces. It makes 48 gallons of all-purpose cleaning solution. That means that not only is this non-toxic and safe for you to use in your home, on your counters, on your floors, wherever you're cleaning, but you're also really helping the environment a lot because you're saving a lot of packaging if you were having to buy stuff that wasn't in this kind of concentrated form. So it's really neat. I actually have a PDF. It's like 5 pages long of all the different uses for this, but it's called our Basic H2. It's an all-purpose cleaner, and it is probably one of the coolest pieces in our entire product line, but certainly in our cleaning line. Okay, dishwasher. So I feel like this is something where people are like, don't know if I'm going to switch my dishwasher detergent. We did, and we're really happy. And about a month ago, I saw a study came out. Actually, Mike showed it to me, and it was about the film and residue that was being left on dishes in the dishwasher after they were clean, but it was toxic, and people were like putting food on their plate and then ingesting all of this. So that worry is not here. Again, this is part of a non-toxic clean line, just like I shared with you in the very beginning of this conversation. But the other thing that's not here is any residue or any film. It does a beautiful job cleaning. I'll also show an example in the comments of kind of like a before and after using like a mainstream product versus using this dish detergent. So let me look back over here real quick for those stats. So and this is a big one, and I think you probably are going to be familiar with these names. So more than 1.5 times as effective on filming than seventh generation natural dishwasher detergent. That's huge. Plus, it takes 1.5 45-ounce boxes of Cascade Complete powder to clean the same 48 loads. So not only is this healthier, not as only is it more effective, but you're kind of getting this beautiful combination of the two, and you can feel safe and confident about what you're using on your dishes. Okay, and maybe just as important as our dishes is our laundry. And I think kind of one of those, this, by the way, comes in liquid or powder. That's personal preference. I think it's one of those things that's also sort of a hard swap over. But again, you're washing your clothes, you're putting your clothes on your body. I know like the big concerns are smell. I feel like people are very sensitive to smell when it comes to laundry. We have this in both scented and a fresh scent. I love scented like laundry, so I love the fresh scent. But you can do non-scented, and then obviously effectiveness. And I will have a before and after dropped in these comments too. But in talking with people who have kids who are doing sports and cleaning white uniforms, there's something really cool about this product. It's kind of like a 2-in-1. You can use it to spot remove stains and also to wash your laundry. So let me give you a little bit of facts on this laundry detergent. So when used as a stain remover, drum roll, you guys, this is 46% more effective than OxiClean Versatile Stain Remover and 21% better than Resolve Laundry Pre-Treater 2 times concentrated. Like, that's kind of crazy. And when used as liquid laundry concentrate, it's comparable to Method 8X laundry detergent, all Small and Mighty free clear laundry detergent, and Whole Foods 2 times concentrate laundry detergent. So you can feel confident that you're making a very good choice when it comes to cleaning your clothes. The one other product in the cleaning line that I have on my kitchen counter is the hand soap, and we all need to wash our hands. You guys, this is just a very gentle, very mild smelling, but it is wonderful hand soap. So here's how I'd like to kind of wrap this all up for you. You can do like we did, and you can swap out one thing that you may have for another, or you can purchase our Get Clean Starter Kit. It is an incredible value. Everything that I spoke about today on this video is part of this bundle. And let me just give you a really quick few facts on it. First of all, when you purchase the Get Clean Starter Bundle, Shaklee plants a tree for you. So I love that. This company is incredibly committed to preserving and protecting our environment. So that is really cool. Here are some other fun facts. Okay, so we believe health isn't just about what you put on your body, but like we said, and everything around you. So no harmful fumes or hazardous chemicals, as we talked about in the beginning, outperforming 16 national leading brands. You would spend $3,400 for ready-to-use cleansers to get the same amount of cleaning supplies as what's in this cleaning bundle. Largely, you guys, because as I mentioned, our basic H2 all-purpose cleaner, which, like I said, creates a ton because it's in concentrated form of uses for you. And 2 other quick notes. When you purchase that Get Clean Starter Kit, not only are you planting a tree, but you're keeping 108 pounds of packaging waste from landfills and eliminating 248 pounds of greenhouse gases. So, you guys, all of this is to say that the small choices that we make, they add up. And this is a really easy way that you can make some really clean, healthy, non-toxic choices for yourself, for your home, and your family. All right, if you have questions, just let us know. We're excited you're here. We'll talk soon. Bye.